I will be back in 2 minutes. I know, yeah, I just noticed I was muted. 2 minutes. Hello. Hello, hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. I just thought I'd bob on. I'm a bit... Basically, Graham stood me up. The bitch. So, alright mate, have a good one. See you in a bit. So, if anybody's got my Zoom and they want to jump in, jump in. You know, by all means, come and have a little chat. It's not a problem. It's just that for 2 weeks, I've been off. So I've been away from this. I've done jack shit. I was going to tidy up. I was going to clean up. I was going to do all sorts. I've done jack shit. Put new lights up. Jack shit. Except for fix my mum's car and fix the garage. I've been away a couple of days and that. But yeah, as in vaping stuff in studio, I've done nothing. Except for play Valheim with Graham. Yeah, what's new with Graham, exactly. Yeah, what's new? I'm surmising that you were pissed last night. All right, Ian, not a problem. Get out of your pit, mate. Get out of your pit. To be fair, I wasn't going to come on. Like I say, we've been doing games night while we've not been on. Me, Graham, Pugs have been in, Liam have been in. We've been playing Valheim. Building a little village. So I've been on there playing that, and like I say, said to Graham, sent him an email, you coming on tonight? Are we having a game? Nothing. So I've been sat there for an hour waiting, so I thought, fuck it. He might get a message to say I've gone live and say that, you know, so it might prompt him to come on, but yeah. So how have you all been? It's been a minute. It's been, what has it been, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, which has not been too bad. Hope you're all right out there. What we got in? We had Shrek in, we've got Ian in, we've got Cloud Chucky, all right, mate. JVG, are you all right? Do you have a nice 2 week? Yeah, like I said, I didn't do a great deal. I went to Chipping Norton, which were all right. I love it and all, which is just up Leeds. Chester, went to Chester Zoo, which I'll tell you about that next week. Oh no, might not do because we might have a guest. Might have a guest next week. What date is it next week? Let me have a look. Let me have a look what date it is. Oh, no. 10th, I think, is on. Don't think it's on, but 10th. 10th. So we'll be all right for next week. We can chat about that next week. 10th, we should hopefully have Twisted 420 on yet again. I don't hold my breath. Where's Twisted? He's due on the 10th. I only put that flash screen on for a minute. I was trying to find my vape. So hopefully he'll be on the 10th of September. That's what it's planned for, I think. Yeah, I only bobbed it on for 2 minutes. I didn't have all else loaded up on Avast. So, just as zoo, yeah, it were all right. We got scammed, but it was all right. Do you know, these Southerners like to scam you a little bit, don't you? My camera feels really high up tonight. I don't know why. Probably because I've been messing around. Plus, I've put a new fan. Put a new fan in me in my computer because it was making a noise. It was buzzing at me. So I've put a new fan in. So I want to check that and make sure that we're working, which it is. So that's all good. So yeah. Other than that, like I say, it's been steady. It's been nice to get up late and then do nothing. Fix my mum's car, and I'm not a mechanic. But if you want some wiring done, oh, I'm great. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's good for wiring. I don't know if anybody's an electrician out there, or you do home improvements, or even car improvements like I've done. Wagos are the way forward. If you don't know what they are, I'll show you. Best thing invented. Fucking great for if you don't know what you're doing with electrics. So yeah, if you don't know what you're doing with electrics, get these. They're called Wagos. These are knockoff ones. Yeah, these are Chinese knockoff ones. The original's called Wagos. And what you do is you don't even need a screwdriver. Cut your wire, bare it, and then lift them up and put your wires in there. Snap it back down. In wire, out wire. Done. Finished. No messing around. Doom. And you get them in 3, 4. You know, so if you've got a live going in, you can have 3 other lives going out. So you only need, yeah, it's great. So I did my mum's car because if you didn't know, she bought an old Renault Megane Scenic, and they have problems with the fucking wiring under the seat. So if anybody's got a Renault Megane Scenic and the windows don't work or the fucking electric handbrake don't work, it's your multi-plug underneath your passenger seat that's fucked. So water runs down inside through fucking bad design. River of water runs underneath the fucking carpet when the rainwater channels get blocked, and it erodes the wires. So what you got to do is just chop them out and reconnect them back up, which I did. Only problem is now I must have a wire wrong way around, because you pull the back. You can use the front to put the windows up and down at the back, but at the back you lift the wire, lift the right hand side, it puts the left one down. Put the left one down, it opens the right one. Fucking latest. But you can open them front, so look at that. Your blue light, you look dead. I look dead. So I honestly, I haven't been in here for that long. So it's because it's right. I can turn the blue light down. We can turn the blue light down. 1 second. Fucking fine where the thing is. Is that better? Is that better for you? There we go. We've got a little bit of ambient light now, have I? Pop you out. Pop out, chat. Oh, shit, that's gone massive now. Don't want that. That's what she says. There we go. It's all right, Shrek. No problem, mate. Not a problem. My soners, thought you were on a break. How was the Valheim game with Graham? Right, so, Martin, bit of vape god, you all right, mate? I am that, yeah. All right, good now. You thought you were watching in 240p. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's been good playing Valheim with Graham, except for he stood me up tonight. So, I was playing on my own, and it's not as much fun playing on your own. It gets a little bit tricky. So I've been building houses. So yeah. So like I say, break were good. Good to get away from work in it, you know, and just chill out a bit and just do mindless shit. To be honest with you, I never thought about vaping at all. Oh, except for my arbiter fucked up. Shrek, you were right. Arbiter does fuck off after a while. the insulator went like that. So now I can get top cap back on. So the arbiter is now fucked. So I'm now on the Gua with the Trilogy on top. First time I wicked it, it pissed juice all over the place. You've got to fucking stick a load of cotton in it instead of a little bit of cotton. So I've stuffed it now, and it's fantastic. Except from I left a straight grass on, and it's a fucking beast. If you ever can get this, a right beast. I'm on that with the Porn Star Martini from Super Good. You can't see it, but it's Super Good Porn Star Martini. So, yeah. So that's what I've been doing, fixing cars and fixing garages. But these, honestly, if you're an electrician and you haven't used them, fucking way to go, them. Look at that. And if you do home improvements and all like that, the Grillogy. Yeah, the Grillogy. That's what I've got to call it, Martin. The Grillogy. Get some of these if you ever do any electrics at home. Fantastic bit of kit. And they were cheap off of Amazon. They were about 20 quid for about 50. So. No, got a lot of new in. Got one piece in, which is the SKR Crystal pod. Disposable pod thing. I've got that to do. Not a lot. Not a lot. There's not a lot out either. I had a look to see, but I bought some. What is it? We're having. I think it was Non-Noms was having an 8th birthday sale, so I got on there and I bought some stuff off there because it was 10% off, but you had to pay 20 quid to get free shipping. So I paid 22 quid. Well, it was 28, and then we fucking 6 quid off. So I might as well just pay for shipping, to be honest with you, and got what I wanted. So I've got some more Drakes. I've got Drake's cigar, one cherry cigar, which I quite fancied. I got some. They had some DIY vape community, which is quite nice. If you go over there, it's £2.50 for 30ml concentrate, and it's the God's Milk, which is by Skittles Ninja. It's really nice. It's like Mother's Milk, but a bit better. I know Pippa did her version of it on ELR, which were quite rated, but God's Milk was one of the top rated ELR recipes for a long time. And they've got it in 30ml bottles. It's about £2.50 if you fancy that. So I got 2 bottles of that. And I got some Decadent Vapors stuff. Got a few little bits, but just concentrates, but just for general one-shot mixing. Grateful Ant, you alright, my friend? So I don't think it's cherry lacati. I can't even say it. Latakia. I don't think it's that one. It's cherry. It's like a cigar one. It's like a cigar one, Craig. Can't remember what it is, to be honest with you. I'd have to have a look, but they were selling it off because it's only like 4 quid. It's like 4 quid for that. You get in that bottle, don't you? Do you know what I mean? For 50ml, 30ml. So I thought I'd pick some of that up. So I'll go over there. It's like $4.99. That's where I got that one from. $4.99. So I'll just pick some of that up. But they've got a lot of Drake stuff over there. Quite reasonable. I've had this trilogy for absolutely ages. And I were like, shall I vape it, shall I not? Everybody said it's a bastard to wick because it pisses out. And it does. It pisses juice out if you don't wick it. You've got to stuff it in. You've got to absolutely stuff the wick into it, and then it works like a charm. Works like a charm. Just don't thin your cotton out and just do it that way. So it's a really good vape. I think it must be 30ml because it's fucking massive on there. I've got overhang on there and it doesn't sit down properly. So one thing, you alright? You alright? So how's everybody been? Have you been up to anything? Have you what have you been doing this bank holiday? Anything? Anything at all? Anybody? No, like I say, not been doing a great deal. Mike Haynes, you alright, my friend? Hope you are well up there. I've been watching some TV series. I watched the Hen Apocalypse. This is how bored I've been over holidays. I watched Hen Apocalypse, which is on, I think it's on Netflix or something, about some lassies that go on the hen party in Wales. From I think they're from Birmingham. So I watched all that. I'm pretty shit, to be honest with you, but it's worth a watch if you just want nonsense. Went to Melton Mowbray, so some pies. Ooh, very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. Never been to Melton Mowbray. Pass through. What is it? Here we go around the mulberry bush. Not the mulberry. What is it? Ridercock Horse, the Banbury Cross. Saw that when we're coming back from Chipping Norton. If you ever go, honest to God, right, go to Chipping Norton, because there's 8 pubs in a fucking line. It's a right bar crawl. It's great, and I'm really into Old Moot berries and cherries at the moment, and they had it on draft. Oh, lovely, lovely stuff. Bit of Old Moot, but I'm on some cheap Aldi strawberry and lime. Lidl, I think it's Lidl. Bakewell next. Oh, that's one thing. If you go to Bakewell, call into Lick Ice Cream. Very nice. I recommend it, definitely. So my niece. So yeah, if you're going to Bakewell, there's an ice cream shop called Lick Ice Cream. Go in there. It's vegan ice cream. You won't tell any difference. It's lovely. Very nice. They've got a shop there. Nicky Man, you alright, mate? Yeah, so go. They've got one in Holmfirth and one in Bakewell. So call in there if you're going to Bakewell and pick some Lick ice cream up. Been in Bakewell, been trying to create a new logo for my channel. Do you have any ideas? Well, you could go with a big beard. Big beard. Could have a lightning at the back, so it looks like, you know, Halo. Something like that. We'll have to have a chat. We'll have a play around. And it depends what you want from your logo. Do you know what I'm saying? It depends what you want from your logo. Whether you want, I made my own up with that, and it's off of V for Vendetta. If you didn't know why the V's like that, because it's V for Vendetta. Just have a look around. Just get some inspiration from different bits that you like. It depends what you like. If you like retro stuff, if you like, you know, grunge stuff, if you like, you know, heavy metal stuff, work it around that. Work whatever you like into your logo, and then come up with an idea from that and just work it around, and then take it from there. That's what I'd do. You know, if you want something with skulls or fucking crossbows, whatever, you know, it's one of them ones. Is that your logo? It depends what you want it to be. How you're, if you like, say, if you're into grungy stuff or you're into, you know, goth stuff, your font's gonna be like that. You know, if you like Times Modern numeral, you can fucking do it like that. Oh, I also did the Masters rugby. Took me 2 days to do that. Rules for rugby. Don't know if it's going to be accepted yet, but I've done the full rules. Fucking hell. It's like War and Bastard Peace I've made. I'm very proud of myself putting all this terminology in. I just copied and pasted it from original rule book for rugby and made it for Masters. But yeah, did that for 2 days while I were off, just going through, making a new PDF with some rules in it, because no one knows fucking rules, but they should do now after this. So what's everybody else been doing? Anybody else been doing over at bank holiday? Anything at all? Have you missed us? You missed this beautiful face? I don't know if anyone. You know, I've caught up on a few things. I watched watched Craig and Kenny and that. It's the trilogy, Mike. The trilogy. I got it really cheap about. I tell you how long ago. It was when. When was it? Before, it must have been during lockdown. Something like that. And I've never used it. It was in my cupboard. I forgot about it. And I think it was really cheap. I paid about 30 quid for it. So I fucking decided after my habit, went, don't need a tank and thought, Yeah, we'll wick it up and see how it goes. No, I'm waiting for them to come down in price, to be honest with you, Cloud Chucker. And a lot of them, they are out of stock as well, when I've looked. Yeah, not working tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I'm back on Tuesday. I've got some painting to do tomorrow. Got to paint my wood that I've put up. So I'm back in on Tuesday, which will be good. So one thing has one, but he prefers the Blaze. So I did look at the Blaze. Well, as whoever's got the Blaze out there, right, I am looking at the Blaze because I quite fancy it, because it is like an Arbiter, is a Blaze. How it goes together and everything is a bit like an Arbiter. My coils are 3 mil. 3 mil coils, and the fuse clapsons in there. The only reason I put them in is because I need to get in touch with John. Because when I saw him in Expo, I didn't really get. I only needed a set of coils for Arbor, and he gave me some mouth to lung stuff and some Burrow stuff. So I've ended up having to stick some Oxford Chinese stuff in for now, while I have a word with John. Because I went to put some 5-core aliens in from John's, and they were a little bit too big. I was bending them about on that, but I need to ask him what to put in it. It's not a big deck. It's not a massive deck on it, to be fair. So I need to get in touch with John and have a word. Blaze Jewel, great airflow, great flavour. Ian Thomas says, yeah. Like I say, I didn't know ever go for the solo, because the Blaze Jewel is really hard to get older. And the Blaze Solo seems to be easier to get older. And I don't mind. I don't mind a single coil tank. Oh, very nice. It's going to the Algarve next Friday. Very nice. Very nice. While you're going there, give Brent a little bit of a wave. He's in Portugal. Jewel's better, solo ain't bad. Do you know about, honestly, the Jewel is really hard to get. Has anybody got the other one that Vaping the Blaze now? It's spot on for flavour. Have the Blaze Jewel too, both are bangers. Yeah, I might end up getting them both eventually. Has anybody got the other one that of JVG? Where did you pick it up for 20 quid? You have to let me know where you picked that up for 20 quid. I tell you, what's the other one that Mike did with Mike Vapes did with Yokva? Has anybody got that one? Because that's supposed to be really nice as well, and I was tempted with that. That's still holding its prices, that one. It's not come down at all. I think it's about 36 quid, that. Off a friend, buddy. There you go. The Eclipse, that's it. The Eclipse. Has anybody got the Eclipse? Yeah, it's the Eclipse. Everybody's saying that that's better than the Blaze. He seems to he uses that more, does the Eclipse. And he says that's better. So I don't know where to pick that up. Has anybody got one? What's it like? I tell you what, we're quite disappointed. We'll talk about vaping stuff. Do anybody got follow Watofo? The Eclipse is good too. It's better than the Blaze. Eclipse is pretty good, yeah. Eclipse is good too. It's better than Blaze. Blaze is better for sure, Ian Thomas says. Ooh, looks like it's a bit like that. Some people like the Blaze, some people like the Eclipse better. Is one a bottom airflow and one's the top airflow? I know the Blaze is the top airflow and the Eclipse, is that the bottom airflow? Marty Saunders says the Blaze don't like the Eclipse. Might be the Blaze then I go for. Because like I say, I like a top airflow. I like the Arbiter. And I've got the Arbiter too. So I don't know. Yeah, I know they've got the Yacht Vape. Oh, there's only 2 left in stock, but they've only got in Rainbow. So I don't fancy Rainbow. I did look at that. It was like 36 quid before, and then must have dropped it over bank holiday weekend. I tell you what, they've been sending through fucking emails like mad of different companies that they must be all fucking begging for sales this weekend. I don't know if you don't I don't know if you sign up to emails from vape companies, but they all seem to be having fucking loads of sales. The Blaze drinks juice though. So does this trilogy, to be honest with you, and I've got bubble glass on it. Fucking don't know, I've run it at 95 watts. But yeah, it doesn't have. I had straight glass on it. I'm filling it up every 5 minutes. I thought I was doing a Smock TF V8. Remember when you used to have to fill it up every 2 seconds? It was like that. Flavours off it, stonking. Well, obviously, yeah, Blazes, because it's top airflow. The clip's a little tricky to wick. If you've done right, it leaks. Yeah, I know Evolution Vaping's got it, yeah. Yeah, probably is why the flavour's good. When he showed it off, it looks like the Arbiter 2, to be fair. Does the Blaze. So, the Blaze. When he was showing it off, it looks a bit like that. It looks like a mixture of the Blaze 2 and the Arbiter 1 and Arbiter 2 mixed together, to be honest with you. Yeah, like I say, there were loads of cheap stuff. If you want cheap pods, fucking hell, they're like 10 a penny. Cheap pod stuff. You get loads of cheap pod stuff. Absolutely loads. So has anybody seen anybody? Do you know what? I've seen nobody about. Talked to Graham and Liam Pugs the other day. Barry Jones has the Arbiter 2. I don't like it. It's all right. I preferred the Arbiter, to be honest with you. Martin Sons also rates the Blotto. Never had a Blotto. Didn't fancy the Blotto, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's one of them things that never floated my boat. You get some of them, don't you? That you look at it and you think, I don't know if it floats my boat, that. I know, what is it sent through the Trek that they've got some purge mods cheap over at EC1. Cheapish, 149 quid for the purge setup, if you fancy a purge. So yeah, so I have got, like I say, I've got a few bits to review. I've got the new e-liquid from who sent it out? Who sent it out now? Fucking hell. It's a lemon and lime one. Lime Ripper. Fucking hell. Do you know? Yeah, I did see that at Legion. I did put one in my cart, mate. I did put one in my cart at Legion Vapes. I did put it on in my cart to buy. So yeah, Simon's just done it. The Ripper. Who's the Ripper from? That Lime Ripper, Simon. I got that sent through. Kennedy Vindicator 25 for the win. I'm not a big dripper. I'm not a big dripper guy. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Martin. I think because of the crisis of energy prices going up, in October they're coming down. So if you are due to renew your gas and electric, and it's due to run out, prices are coming down in October. So yeah. Yeah, there's I think that's what it is. I just don't think people are buying like this. I don't think people have got the disposable income because my mortgage has gone up because I'm on a variable rate, and I bet I've gone up £200 since it started. My gas and electric obviously gone up, you know. So your disposable income has fucking gone, forgotten. So that's definitely why I'm guessing people aren't buying stuff. I get emails through all the time. All the time. Sorry. Just replying to that. Sorry. Bit of a. Shouldn't do that when you're live, but I won't plan on going live, you see. So, has anybody looked at sales? Has anybody looked in any sales? Has anybody bought anything? You can tell them from Yorkshire. Anybody bought anything? Anybody bought anything in the sales? I did hear there was a new COVID strain, but fuck them. Not wearing a mask again. If I get it, I get it. I'm not that bothered, to be honest with you. Fed up of it now. Just get on. Just crack on with his lives. Did anybody watch the AJ fight? 7th round. Boom. Massive knockout. And I watched the Jake Paul thing. Digby's, that's it. I couldn't think of it where Digby's. Yeah, Digby's. I got that through from Digby's. They've got just the sales finishing it. They've got over Digby's. They've got a big sale on. Go over. I think it finishes at 12 o'clock tonight, I think. Decent juices, Digby's. Been around for years. Absolutely years. Swamp Thing got a new OLED TV last week. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I've got a... what is it one? I've got a 3D one. SX... Ian Thomas got the SX Mini VI AO for £9. I tell you what, Ian, I have seen there's a new bridge thing come out. I don't know if anybody's seen it. It's sold out at EC1, but you don't need the plate. You don't need the plate on it. So I'm assuming that you can put bridges inside that. I don't know. I didn't look into it. It was sold out about 21 quid with that. So it more. It was more than what the fucking mod's worth. Yeah, Nicky Man bought 2 Vaporesso Lux XR Max for my holiday instead of taking battery charge and all that. Exactly. Yeah, Craig T always sells at Lord Blumpkin. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. If you're going on holiday, take a pod kit with you instead of taking all your battery chargers and that. If you lose it, don't give a fuck, does it? If it's 20 quid, it's 20 quid, innit? If you get pissed up and leave it about, don't matter. I won't take a mod with me and batteries now, at all. Definitely not. Definitely. I keep flicking about. My thing keeps. I keep opening and shut that, and it keeps changing my speakers. Yeah, I had a look. No .ai or RBAs, at least not in sales. I did see one on sale. I'm sure the VPON one is on sale at eSig1 if you have a look. I'm sure. Cloud I got a new TV last month. I think the VG got into the last one and broke it, so I don't vape in the living room anymore. Probably does. It gets everywhere, does VG. Especially as anybody vaping car. Fuck me. It's a bastard to get off your windscreen. Yeah, Nicky has got his missus with him. Make sure he doesn't lose anything. So yeah, like I say, I just thought I'd pop on for a little bit and just see how everybody's going. I'm gonna go watch. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. Any good films that you recommend? I watched Oppenheimer. Is it Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer, whatever it's called. Went to pictures to see that. 3 hours. 3 hours it is. Fell asleep 3 times. The film's good. the film's good, but I fell asleep. I nodded off because there's some long-winded bits in it, and I went. And then these big loud knives went bang, and I went. Ugh. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm watching it again. And then I watched it for another hour and I went, so yeah, Oppenheimer. I can't even say it. It's that one about nuclear bomb. Bullet Train is not bad. I don't fancy Bullet Train, to be fair. Watched the new Bill and Ted movie last night on Netflix. Yeah, I did watch that. It's all right. That's where the daughters are in it, aren't they? It's all right. It's all right. It's not Bill and Ted, is it? Really? You know, it's like passing on to a new generation. Yeah, Oppenheimer. I know. It looks like I've got blue rings. I know. I've got my lights to put up at back. I've got to sort it all out. I just. I ain't had a chance. I ain't had a chance. To be fair, like I say, I've been off for 2 weeks. I've been busy doing other things. I was going to do it studio. It needs doing. It needs gutting. Needs gutting. I think all this is going behind me. Or not going, but all the mods are coming off. I'm going to might put some plants up and shit like that. Hey, Mick, you alright? Hope you've been busy. Mobland or Meg 2 are both great. I've not watched Meg 1. Never watched Meg 1. Watched the new Suicide Squad, which led to the Peacemaker series. I thought it was great, really funny. Yes, the Suicide Squad remake is real. I like that. I did like that, Suicide Squad 1. And Peacemaker, I did like that as well, to be honest with you. It was not a bad little series. But everything's on hold, isn't it, with writer's strike. Because they're turning around and complaining about AI being able to do their job. Which, to be fair, fucking AI has got better. It can do quite a lot of things now. To be honest with you, do use it to write some of me titles for shows and things like that. Because it don't have to. You know, makes everything so it's analytically right. So people searching for stuff picks it up. Because it does all that shit. So this is why they're on strike. It is all Graham's fault. It is all Graham's fault because we're supposed to be building village tonight and killing things, but he didn't turn up. So I'm guessing he was rough last night. That's what I'm guessing. Well, I've been pissed last night after the Saturday show. I would have thought telling everybody he loved him would be rough as fuck today. Has anybody seen the new Barbie film yet? Oh, it wasn't in the after show. Oh. Oh dear. I hope he's all right. You say he got a strike. Sorry, Scuba. No, I'm on about the writer's strike. Guardian 3 was okay. Yeah, it was okay with Guardians 3. Only thing was, it led you down a garden path when they were showing you all clips and telling you what's going to be going on. Won't spoil it if you haven't watched it, but it led you down a garden path and thought it was going on another thing, and it didn't. It didn't do it that way. Oh, yes, he was, but he wasn't pissed. Yeah, right. I believe he wasn't pissed. He'll have been arseholed. That's what it'll have been. So he'll be recovering today, feeling sorry for himself. So, bank holiday Monday tomorrow. Is it going to be raining or is it? Oh, we've got what is it? Festival by us? Oh, Leeds Fest. That's entertaining when you can't get anywhere for fucking traffic. That's on all weekend. So, Oh, he wasn't. All right, fair enough. Don't know what's up with him then. Gone to bed early. So I thought he'd have been drunk. It usually is. Saturday night. It's a bit of a Saturday night. Are you busy, Mick? If you're still there, are you out taxiing? Are you busy? If anybody wants to jump in for the last 10 minutes, you can jump in if you want. You got my Zoom. Jump in. So with the channel, I'd go over what channel. The channel's going to stop as it is at the moment. I don't know whether to do different things on it like everybody else is doing. I'm really not sure. Because vaping is really slow. There's nothing coming out. Yeah, his AI girlfriend's made him spend time with it. Exactly. Him and Anki are right into the AI. You know, they're doing all these AI pictures. So they keep doing face changes and all this lot. So I think they're falling down the rabbit hole of AI. So I honestly don't know what to do, whether to do some other stuff on the channel as well. Because like I say, I don't get a lot of stuff sent through. And there's nothing really to go out and buy, to be honest with you. Shows will still be on. But I might sort of do some extra bits with just to fill the channel out a bit. Do a plumbing vlog, Benny? No, I don't know. You'll see how shit I am. You see how shit I am doing a boiler? I could put a blog on stripping a boiler down for you if you wanted. The big boilers, I don't do with domestic stuff. I do commercial stuff. So I do all commercial. Do rubber. I have a backlog of e-wikis, no new stuff, retro reviews. Yeah, I'm same. I've got no new. I've got a couple of new bits, a load of e-liquids and that's about it. To be honest with you, do rugby stuff. Yeah, I could probably do. It's more masters that I do. Mario. I was gonna do some. Might do some gaming like Mick does. We're gonna do Valheim. I'm not big. You'll see how shit I am. I'm really shit, right? So we go on that Valheim, with Liam and Graham. And these trolls come at you, and I die about 10 times. They're still running around killing things, and I die. Then I have to go back. So I'm now the bait. So they all chase me and they kill them because I'm shit. I'm proper shit at games. Mr. Intense, you alright, brother? Yeah, it'd be funny watching me play because I am really shite at games. I go on multiplayer games, I get shot about 50 million times. I'll be one of these ones there. Get off. We don't want you on my team. I could probably do track and field like I did on Atari, where I just whacked a fucking thing about all the time. And press jump when you had to do. But new games, I can't use. I get confused of where I'm going and buttons and how many buttons you're using, and I can't use a keyboard and mouse. I definitely can't use a keyboard and mouse. That is fucking not for me, because I walk backwards and do all sorts. So I can't use a keyboard. Pong. This fucking it's about all I could play. Pong, and maybe a Space Invaders. I could do Space Invaders. That's about it. I could do retro gaming. You know, I was shit at Mario as well, to be honest with you. Sonic the Hedgehog, I want that good on that. I'm not too bad on Mortal Kombat. Could never do the big finish moves though. Too many buttons. I forget combos. You know when you got to do X, Y, up, down, left, right, two, back, forward. I'd forget which way I would go in it, and it never work. So I'd end up killing them before I got through to it all. So yeah, I'm not a massive gamer at all. I like playing games, but I'm just not good on them. Used to play them, like I say, when I was a kid. Could do Atari and that. So, and I had the Commodore. I'm not on Couch. I've never been on Facebook. It's one of the places that I've never been on. Facebook. It's not something I'm really into, to be honest with you. I don't like how anybody can find out what you're doing and shit like that. It's just never entertained me. Facebook personally and Facebook it's just not the thing that I'm massively into. I'd love to say I start a Facebook group, and I did think about it when I first started, and Danny told us we should. But yeah, it's not something that I've. It's not something that I've really, like I say, Facebook don't do up for me. It's not a massive thing. Racing sim games, maybe a van racing vlog. Yeah, solitaire. Yeah, it's about solitaires, but not even that because I can't spell. I can do card solitaire, but can't do fucking solitaire the game. I love playing Grand Theft Auto. I like the story modes on them. I love playing story modes on games because no one else can kill you except from the computer. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, I'm not massive into multiplayer. Just that I get killed that often, and then it annoys me. Anyone using Threads? Got no intention myself. What's Threads? Love playing COD. Too many sweets on there. I get wound up. I tried to do COD online. I lasted about 30 seconds, bobbed my head out of a fucking thing and got shot. And I end up trying to knife them when I should be shooting them. And no, it's not for me. I can't do it. Yeah, Facebook full of fake news. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, Threads. Threads as in Instagram. Yeah, I signed up for it. I haven't used it yet. And there's no Twitter anymore. It's not called Twitter. Can't call it Twitter anymore. It's called X. It's called X. That's what it's called. Threads are closed, yeah. A meta version of X. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I did see that it's meta version. Yeah, I do know what you're on about. I thought you were on about Threads as in something for vaping, to be honest with you. I do know what it is, but I haven't used it. But yes, Twitter no longer exists. It's now called X. Don't know why. Maybe they fancied changing it to... don't know. Fuck no, I don't even know where X came from, to be honest with you. Yeah, I used to be a pretty decent gamer. This is my wife thinks I'm too old for computer games. I'm 44 this October. Yeah, definitely too old. Past it, mate. Past it. SpaceX. Is that what it is? SpaceX? I don't know. I don't know why it's called X, to be honest with you. He just decided that he was going to not call it Twitter anymore and call it X. I haven't upgraded it because I like my little blue Twitter badge. So I refuse to upgrade the app. So I do use it, do go on there, see what's going on. But it's the same again. It's fake news on that. Loads of fake news on it. Especially about vaping and things like that. So they can raise 60. Elon Musk is weird. He's mate. He's probably, didn't he put out that we're going to have a boxing match with fucking other one that's owns Facebook? He's put out they're going to have a boxing match in Egypt. You should try World of Warships, but it's a bit slower. Yeah, I probably need something slower than that. I'm going to do Tank Command and still couldn't shoot it. So, yeah. Yeah, he did put out that they were doing a boxing match. So, Tommy Fury fights KSI. That'll be interesting. Not. Microsoft is building a 96 terabyte emulation server to play emulated games from classic Atari to PS5 and arcade game. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I've never gone down the emulation route. I keep looking at it. Graham showed me on the site where you could get them, and I never know which one to put on my computer and that. That's another thing I need to. Yeah, Zuck's a black belt. I have seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. So, but yeah, he's turned around and said they're going to do a boxing match or something like that. I'll never stop playing games. Lol. I never go on X or Twitter. I don't like it. Nearly go on Facebook and Instagram. Only go on YouTube. Yeah. It's all right as X for a bit of see what's on, or Twitter. Instagram's getting a bit slow as well. I've noticed that you don't get a lot of followers as much as you used to do. I don't put that much up now. I used to batter it at one time, and then I've not bothered. It's like everything you get wears you down after a while. Do you know what I mean? To keep up with all social media, it's like having a fucking job. So I'm going to do another 5 or 10 minutes and then I'm off. I've done an hour and I'm going to go watch something on telly. I'm going to have my tea because I'm having Chinese tonight. That's what I'm having. Bit of Chinese. Can't beat a bit of Chinese. I'm going bald as well. That's my other fucking thing. Got a right bald patch coming. So I think I'm going to use is Facebook and YouTube. Mr. Intense, I used to like the emulation stuff like SNES, PS1, PS2 and other stuff. I had all of that. I had the PS1, PS2, PSP, PS1 flipping thingy. Matt Sonny said, Benny, do gaming streams. Don't worry about shit. Most of the Twitch streamers are average gamers now. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's been loads of controversy going on. We'll talk about this. Did you see, what's that one that does tech reviews that's come on? What's it fucking called now? Let me have a look. Is it on here? Is it on me? Other one. Oh, I can see myself live. Yeah, making room for some solar panels, exactly. Linus Tech Tips, that's it, Martin. Linus Tech Tips. That's one of them. That's Linus, yeah, that was a bit of a controversy that came on. They shut the channel down. Also, I don't know if you watch Top Tens. That's another one that the guy who is the presenter, I always thought it was his channel, and it's not his channel. It was someone else's channel. He was just a presenter of it. He's now walked. This woman came on, the last came on, said it was her dad's channels. He's got 2 channels. They've got over 1 million subscribers, right? It was dad's channel, and she took over, and they've all fallen out. That's gone on. I'm like, okay, now. And then I don't know if you've seen Fit and something or other it's called on YouTube. I don't know what it's called. Fit and Fresh podcast. Has anybody heard of that? Fit and Fresh podcast. They've now been demonetized, and they're kicking off. They've now gone over to Rumble, YouTube, because they're anti-Semitic and in all this lot. And YouTube kicked them off at YouTube. They've got over. They've something like what they've got. Tell you what they've got. Subscribers. Fit and Fresh podcast, it's called, and they have got 1.49 million subscribers. They do men's mental health, but apparently I've never watched it. I've never heard of it till I saw it on X. They were complaining on there that they're being demonetized, but apparently they're very against women and things like this, saying it's all women's fault and all that lot. And they get women on saying that it's the main shouldn't go after these dolly birds and all this. So they've been kicked off the partner program. So at 1.49 million, it's a business. At 1.49 million, that is their job. One of them, they left the jobs. So they've left the jobs and everything and started up this. And at 1.49 million, it is a job. So they've suddenly been kicked off at partner program, so they can't get, when they're live, they can't get the chat or anything like that. So basically, YouTube have pulled the plug on it. So that's all in. Yeah, I'd never heard of them. Fit and Fresh. Never heard of it. Not in my fucking thing. I just saw it on X. Yeah, not seen all of Vic either, mate. Apparently he's been ill. He's been in that of hospital with some operations or something. I don't know. So maybe send him a message. I'm sure he'll reply to you, but see how he is. But I hope he's doing well. I know little bro were on about it on Wednesday night because he's back, and he was saying that Vic's been ill, been in that, and having an operation. So I don't know what's gone on there. But yeah, it's his old drama, sons. Honestly, some of these bigger channels that are at 1.4 million, 2 million, 3 million, you know, it's money when it's a business, better off being a hobby. It is, it's money, mate. Honestly, you don't realise how much money is in this game if you get up to that 1.4, over that 1 million. That it's big business, big business. And like you say, Linus Tech Tips, he doesn't own that channel anymore. He's just a presenter on it, or like a CEO on it, but he's not the top boss. This other one, that top tens, the guy who I thought owned it, never even owned it. He was just a presenter. There's Watch Mojo that I watch. They're all presenters, and you think they own it. Yeah, when it stopped being fun, yeah. But this is it. It's a business. YouTube is a business. Instagram is a business. You know, these things are businesses. If you wanted to get into it full time, it can be a business. You know, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of channels, to a lot of subscribers to make it into a business. You need, you know, once you start getting up to that, you know, 500,000 subscribers, then it's when you're making money out of it. Bit of it, I gotta say, I only have 40 subscribers. Go over and give them a subscribe if you're in it. But I set my channel not to get subs. I enjoy making reviews. It's in my spare time. Yeah, it is, and that's it. You know, that's all the. I never set up this to make money out of it. It's nice because it does cost you a lot. It's nice to get a little bit of money. It's nice to get a little bit of appreciation for with the, you know, manufacturers sending you stuff out. That's great. But if it never went anywhere, it never went anywhere. If I wanted to make money, I'd be doing loads of other stuff. I'd be doing like the unboxing videos and things like that. You know, that's what I'd want to be doing. Would be stuff like that if I wanted to make money on it. Something that people watch a lot of that's in mainstream. You know, that's where you start making your money on it. You know, your ad revenue does become a lot of it when you're getting on these channels. You know, when you get over like 20,000 subscribers, your watch time goes up and you know, your money goes up on it. It's a lot. There's, you know, it can subsidise the wage, can that? You know, so. Right, we are coming up to. Cheers, Simon, for putting that in. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to him, go over and give him a time. Yeah, instead of have a chat with you, lads. Yeah, yeah. Instead of going off and making money, I decided to be a vape reviewer and chat with you lot instead. I'd rather do that, mate. I'd rather see you all down at Expo and have a laugh with you, you know, than think it's a job to do. You know, when you've got a load of stuff to do through, it does feel like a job sometimes. You know, it does make it hard when you're doing it. Yeah, Grim. Well, he obviously that's his business, isn't it? Mike Vapes, that's his business. You know, you've got Fagan, that's his business. That's a business. You know, to them, all this is businesses. You know, you charge for your reviews, you get kickbacks, you make products, you know, so it becomes a business. They're all businesses. You know, that's where it comes into. Yeah, used to pay his rent at one time, yeah. Probably doesn't now. YouTube doesn't. YouTube at one point, you could make money on it, doing vaping. Don't let anybody say on this that they haven't made some money out of ad revenue. Because they will have done. You know, 250 quid, 300 quid, 400 quid, 500 quid, whatever, will give you a bit of extra dough in it. So yeah, so right, I've done an hour. Thank you very much for listening to me waffle on. So we'll be back on Wednesday with the UK Liquid Mixing Show. We will be back next week with NUVS. Hopefully on the 10th of September, Twisted 420 will be with you. He has set it in his calendar date and everything, so it is down for the 10th. So do join us for that. That'll be a good show because he doesn't do many live shows now. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, hopefully he'll be on. We can have a little nat with him. And, yeah, we'll see you all on Wednesday. Join us on Wednesday. Good night. Goodbye. I'm not going to play an outro. I'm just going to finish it because I've not got an outro to do on this. So we'll just say bye. I love you. Good night. And in stream. See you all Wednesday night. Bye.